Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a wide bottom tote bag. So I'll be using Ankara fabric, interfacing, the strong one, lining. Then for my handle, this is bridal satin and this is the soft interfacing. Then zip, and I'll use tape rule. So on your fabric, this fabric is length 24 and the width is 14. The same thing for the interfacing, 24, and the width is 14, and the same thing for the lining. So now I'm going to stick this interfacing to the Ankara fabric with hot iron. So I am just using hot iron to stick the interfacing to the Ankara fabric. So for the handle, I said this is bridal satin. It's for the handle. The length is 14 inches by 3 inches. So this soft interfacing, I'm going to stick it to the bridal satin with my hot iron. So for the handle, you fold 1/2 inch and press. Fold 1/2 inch on this other side and press. Then fold it together. Tap it on yourself. So we are going to stitch this a straight line down and stitch this side too. Then you do the same for this other side. Fold 1/2 inch and fold on yourself. So I have stick my interfacing to my fabric. Now I'm going to fold into 2. So after folding, on the bottom side, measure 3 inches. And measure 3 inches up. So form something like a square. Then on this side too, 3 inches. So this is what we have. I'll cut it out. So I have cut the both sides out. So now on the top side, we'll measure 2 inches and measure 2 inches to this side. So we'll draw something like this. So you cut this out as well. So I have cut out the both side. This is what it looks like when you open. So remember our handle, I said you should stitch this side and stitch this side. So on the bag now, you measure 2 inches mark and measure 2 inches also here mark. So we are going to stitch this handle to the bag. Then this other one. So we'll do the same thing for this other side. So let's go and stitch. So I have stitched the handle to the bag. Now we're going to stitch the zip. Let me use speed to secure it. I'm going to stitch this like this. Then I will stitch this other part of the zip to this side. So let's go and stitch. So I have gone ahead and stitched the zip on the both sides. So I'll open it up now. So we'll stop stitch on this side and we'll top stitch on this side too. So let me stitch that. So I've just top stitched on the zip. So now I'll close the bag. So I'm going to stitch this part and also stitch this part. So let me go and stitch. So I have stitched this side and this other side. Now we are going to stitch the bottom. You bend this to the down part. So we'll stitch this way, and for this side also we'll stitch this way. So let me go and stitch. So I have stitched this part and I have also stitched this part. So we'll keep the bag aside and go back to our lining. Fold your lining the same way we folded the bag. Then measure 3 inches. And 3 inches up. So we'll form something like a square. We'll do the same for this side. So we'll cut this out. So on the upside 2 inches and 2 inches to this side. Then we just draw a straight line. Pull this out. So I'll go ahead and stitch this part, stitch this part, then stitch this part also. So let's go and stitch. So I have stitched the lining on the both side and I also stitch the bottom side too. So I'll turn it inside out. So we're going to wear this for the bag now. This excess zip, I want to cut it off on this other side. So on your lining, fold half inch, and let it be resting on the zip before the teeth of the zip. Half inch. We are going to sew it round. Fold the line half inch. So I just pinned half inch of the lining to the zip, so I'm going to stitch it round the back. So let me stitch. So I went on to stitch the lining round the bag. So I'll turn the bag inside out. So after I turned it inside out, this is how the bag look like. This is the inside of the bag. So, tell me what you feel about this tutorial in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. So guys, this is the finished work of our wide bottom Ankara tote bag.